For 3 Christmases in a row, my brother's partner made it her tradition to inventory my parents' house. Not out loud all at once, that would have been rude. She did it casually, with laughter, with disbelief disguised as curiosity. Wow, you've had this table forever. I remember seeing this lamp in photos from when you were kids. Don't you ever want to update things? She said update the way some people say escape. The photos bothered her most. Old albums pulled out after dinner. My brother as a child, grinning beside a couch that still sat in the same corner. A sideboard that had survived 3 houses, 2 moves, and a generation. She laughed when she noticed. That's still here? She said, like it was a punchline. My parents didn't take the bait. They never do. They've always believed things are meant to be used, not replaced on a schedule. They mend. They maintain. They keep what works until it doesn't. That's how I was raised. But she wasn't listening for explanations. She was listening for confirmation that she was more modern, more refined, more correct. After the 3rd year, something in me settled. I didn't confront her. I didn't defend my parents. I didn't explain sustainability or sentiment or how not everyone needs novelty to feel alive. I just adjusted. That year, when I did my Christmas shopping, I bought her gift from a second-hand shop. A small one. Clean. Perfectly usable. About a quarter of what I spent on everyone else. I wrapped it beautifully. She opened it, tilted her head, and said, "Oh. This feels solid." Then she ran a finger along the edge and added, approvingly, "You can tell it's good quality. They don't make things like this anymore." I smiled. The next year, I leaned in. A scarf from a charity shop. Barely worn. Soft. Neutral. She commented on the weave. The craftsmanship. How it was, probably vintage. I said nothing. One year, I didn't even shop. I gave her something I'd found in storage, unused, intact, forgotten. She held it up and said, "This must have been expensive originally." I agreed. She never noticed the pattern. Never noticed that her gifts were smaller. Lighter. Less deliberate. Never noticed that I spent less time, less money, less care, just enough to pass as thoughtfulness. She liked old things when they came wrapped. That's the funny part. The karma came quietly, as it usually does. She and my brother bought a house, new build, pristine, painfully white. Everything curated. Everything replaced before it aged enough to earn a story. Within 2 years, the cracks started. Literally and otherwise. Cheap fittings failed. Trendy finishes dated instantly. Warranties expired. Replacements piled up. Costs stacked. Nothing had been built to last, just to look current. She started complaining. About money. About quality. About how they don't make things like they used to. Last Christmas, she held one of my parents' old serving dishes, the same one she'd mocked years earlier, and said, thoughtfully, "This is actually really good. You can tell." My mother smiled and said, "Yes. We've had it a long time." I didn't say anything. I never will. This isn't about punishment, or cruelty, or proving a point out loud. It's just my quiet confession. I stopped trying to impress someone who couldn't recognize value unless it came with a price tag, and even then, only if it was new. Some people don't understand durability until they've wasted enough money replacing things that never deserved to be thrown away. And some lessons, like good furniture, take time to settle in.